Oh boy, what a day. It's September, whatever, the day is Sunday. And like to give a shout out to the Holmes family, uh, the family of Roger Holmes, to Patsy, and all the girls. And it's a funny thing, last time I talked with Roger, and one day me and him was face to face. Somebody asked, "Hey, were you brothers? Is you two brothers?" Somebody asked us that. And Roger said, me and him looked at each other. Nah. This is when we was young. And they always had me, I figure one day I'm going to have to look up to it, face this fact that who I am. Who am I? Now, I was talking to my daddy, Robert Allen, the other day, and we was talking about Roger. And I was talking about his spirituality, and I was saying, I wonder, did Roger make it? And my daddy said, yeah, is he all right? And I asked the question again, I wonder, did Roger make it? Did he understand what's going on? Before I dwell into that, let me say something to some people. No, I'm not a woman hater. I love women. Matter of fact, I love women to death. I got a poem that I need a partner, a female partner. It's called Poetry in Motion. It's a production. And it's related to the Adam and Eve story. I play the part of Adam. She played the part of Eve. That's my tribute to the marriage movement, marriage between a man and a woman. I believe that with all my heart and my soul. But let me talk about Roger, what I mean, and what I'm getting at. With that aside, with this in the scripture, 1 Timothy, chapter 2 is telling the woman how to worship God. This scripture was utilized during the Trump presidential race. And what inspired this scripture was the Supreme Court. 3 women on the Supreme Court, all 3 of them voted for same-sex marriage. And I'm wondering, where did them 3, reading this in scripture going back to Genesis, it say train up a child, where did they get why wouldn't we fighting against Russia, we fighting against China, North Korea, why would they weaken us up? Want us to love on one another as men. Want their boys, their granddaughters, sons to love on them. Why would they do that to us? What kind of spirit is that? All 3. It's 2 men, of course. What it goes to tell you? The 2 men are gay. The 3 women are lesbian. So when I saw this here, 1 Timothy came in my spirit. But prior to that, when I was in the years before that, when I was in the library, the Madison Square Library that's not downtown in Madison, Tennessee, and I'm minding my own business, doing my own thing, 2 men approached me. And they said, we got an assignment for you. Timothy is being destroyed. It's disobedience. Could you help us? It's destroying the mankind. It's destroying man. I'm going like, what? I know about it, but I get cussed out. They tell me to get out of their yard. They tell me to kiss their butt and all that. They're gonna praise him anyway. They've tried it. I ain't got time for that. And I ran into several men say when they said that. We say, we know, but women cuss us out. They act all foolish and everything. So that's what came up to my spirit. They asked me, but one of the men was my enemy. I'm wondering why he coming asking me something like, you just a few weeks or months ago, you down there picking at me, telling him I'm a dreamer. I'm on Fantasy Island, that little old guy. And you had the boys laughing, all the college boys and what the college thinkers, you had the educated boys laughing at me. Who is he? I'm carrying this notebook around town and everything. Who is he? Who he think he is? What kind of Negro is this? He thinking that he can do something like that. What kind of Negro, man? This is a white man's world. What you think you gonna do, Negro? He was hitting me up. I had to go in there in the corner, stand up in the corner, keep from sniffing. He hurt my little old feelings. Now you coming to me and asking me to help you with a scripture? Yes, we need you. I'm just a little old aftermath Negro. What? I can't do nothing. Broke little old aftermath Negro. I hang around with a little aftermath Negro. I think like a little aftermath Negro. And you asking me to go help you with a worldly problem about this church thing? I can't do that. But one question I want to ask you though. I've been following Joe Osteen for the last 5 or 6 years. Joe Osteen, his ministry. I've been following it. He got the biggest church in Houston. Can I ask you a question, man, the leader? Could Joe Osteen go to hell for ignoring this scripture and letting his wife or women speak in the church service? Yes, he can. What? Hey, man, you got to get away from me. That's impossible. He's doing all the good. He's doing good. He's feeding the hungry, putting shoes on the barefooted. He making people feel good out there. You say he can burn in hell just cause Victoria is talking, speaking to his church service? That's his wife. They was united by God. And you telling me he can burn in hell for a church service, for not allowing the women, for allowing the women to speak and following the women minister and acknowledging the women minister and they can sympathizing with the women minister? Oh, they've been beat on all the time. God can use anybody. Using your own philosophy? Yeah. He can. And this was causing the death rate in America right now. The death rate is going up, maternity death rate. And what you mean? I don't want to be, they thinking, and then you want me to go out here and do this? Ha ha! I ain't gonna do this. Ha ha! I got other things to do. Okay, let me go up here to the printer. A few weeks later. You got my work? Yeah, the work I gave you. Make some copies of it. Stanley, you ought to do the women thing. What you got to do with it? You the printer. Print my work out. God needs you. You need to talk about the women in the church. That's a big thing going on in America. His scripture being violated. I ain't got time. I'm working on little Jeffrey. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time. Y'all bother me. Stop bothering me. Y'all know I'm just a little low self-esteem Negro. I hang around a low self-esteem Negro. So what make me want you would think I can go out and do something like this? I am just one man. Shoot. Then I go up to the store sometime later, meet with this black man, and we talking at the car. He say, man, you know what's going on. I got a brand new car, in other words. My wife taking over the pictures. My wife doing this. She handling all the business. Man, help me. I'm a black man. I need help. Please help me. Man, go do what God asked you to do. How you know what God asked me to do? I'm just at the store shopping, talking to you at the parking lot. What you mean God asked me to do? I'm just a low self-esteem. Dollar store shopping as a Negro. What I'm this? I'm a knee bent. I'm a Colin Kaepernick knee bent. I ain't did nothing. I got to go out there and ask the white man, please help me on the middle in front of the whole arena. What I had gained probably, now I'm lost. Come on the field, help me, Mr. White Man, help me. I got $10 million, help me. And all I got to do is drop $1 million in the poorest neighborhood and all, and get the interest off of 8%, that's $80,000. I can hire 8 people at 10,000. At 10,000, just let it sit there for 30 years and try to do neighborhood some else. I take another one of my $1 million drop in that poorest neighborhood and see what I can do. Just pay the people around there to help the elderly, help their own people. Now I'm out there, help me, Mr. White Man. Yeah, the white man know the police is shooting. We got racism. But we got more laziness than we got racism. Everybody know each other now. Sure, he mad. That cop may be mad because he took his girlfriend. Wouldn't you? You're human. It ain't all racism. Man, why you shoot that black man? He took my girlfriend. You know, it always be that. Why you looking at it on the movie? Why do you hang that? Look at the men Gooding with Robert De Niro. He had a mule, had a new mule. Look at Denzel Washington and what's this guy named Gene Hackman. I think he was a mule too. Look at Rosewood, a piano. He got a piano. I ain't got. Sometimes it'll be just jealousy. Sometimes you can be packing a punch and don't even know because you don't know who the hell you are. You can't be following the women and men ministry. That's not godly. And I don't mean to be disrespectful. Maybe they don't know. I followed the trend of men ministers. They use it like birds of a feather. They flock together. Now you follow my men, people that follow me, you won't have this because usually they ain't going to go for it. If they follow me, they ain't going to go for this thing. Learn in silence. Silence is no singing. You're still sending a message. It's not hard. Stop killing these babies and these women through the spiritual. It's a covenant between God and Eve. Eve didn't realize the devastation of her sin until she seen Cain being banished from the land with a mark on his head as a murderer, the first murderer. After he done killed his brother. Now she crying. Now her and Adam is arguing with her because sin don't come into the world. Now she out, but she prayed later and said to God after seeing after tears in the eyes and seeing Adam go through whatever he went through as a man, seeing his son being vanished, it was a while before they gave himself. But they had to boil in their juices because Eve did an awful thing, which the church is not talking to today. Yes, Adam, the reception of it, yes, one sin came in the world, but Bible filled itself. But she did something. Stop thinking these women are not doing stuff. And I'm not a woman hater. Every woman I had did something. It's easy for a woman, you be coming home for work, and a man in your house, and then she come out the door and send you up to the store. You may not even know what's going on. And then we involved in all these sex acts, and that's just another way to get you. Yeah, it feels good, but you're trapped just like a mouse. I found you can catch a mouse not only with cheese, you can catch it with peanut butter. I found out with soap. As we were finding out when we lived in this house together, he liked French fries. So we tried, I put French fries in the trap, and I noticed he used to eat it out in the trap and get away. I'm just saying he wasn't getting them. But he was eating them in the garbage can. So I put the French fries in the mouth jar. I said, what? He eating these French fries? And I thought about it. So I said, you got sophisticated mouths. I'm a sophisticated man, so I got a sophisticated mouth. I'm going to put whatever. I haven't no schooling. It's all maybe it's Bible, wisdom of Solomon. But anyway, let me go get back to it. So I decided, let me put, so I put ketchup on the French fries and I said in the trap. Boy, I caught him dead. I was catching him like a... So I ain't know our mouths love French fries with ketchup on it. See, animals adopt the personality of the human. But I don't say it too much. I don't got away with something. I have to go now, but I'll see you in the next segment. You know, I had got on. I just ramble and ramble and ramble. All right, I'll check you later. Bye. Now you see a little bit in there. Now you want to give a private donation. There it is right there. I'm moving. It's about the women dying in the church. It's a scripture. It's a violation of Eve. Eve and God. It's a covenant made.